Well, we just had a tough one today. We ran against Kimmy, a really good Western Illinois team, which we knew scouting-wise and going against them last year. We knew that they're an experienced basketball team, and we knew they had an inside-outside threat. And just one of those things where the frustrating part, I just felt like we just didn't get many stops where we needed to. And every time that we got a little closer, we'd edge it to 7, we'd miss a layup, and they'd come down and hit 3 in transition. And they're a little deflating for our team, I know, but it was just one of those odd games where I feel like we just couldn't get in rhythm. We just never could get going, and like we did the previous game. And so, but I give my credit to Western. I thought they came in and played very smart, disciplined, and really executed when they needed to, and they put up a good game.
Obviously, getting that hole early in the game, what did you kind of see from your players? I know you were telling them, wake up, wake up. What did you kind of...
Well, the biggest thing was our communication. And again, this team has been really decent at communicating and on the court. And today it was just one of those, it was a struggle the whole game just to get them to communicate. And I think you can tell that on the defensive part. There's times in transition. Western is very good at transition. They shoot the threes in transition. And we know that, we talked about that, and they got a couple leak outs and got some open looks. They made some, missed some, and then even in the half-court setting, there's a couple of curl cuts. We didn't have help there, and they got some easy shots. But one thing I did think, I got to give credit to our post. I thought we did a really nice job on Ashley Luke. She scored 24, but every shot she took was very tough. And I thought Connor did a really good job on her. I thought our game plan was defend her as best we can possibly defend her. She's going to get hers. We can't have anybody else go off. They had a couple of players on their bench that scored a little bit higher than their average, and that's what hurt us tonight.
Okay. What was your message, at halftime of this game? What did you want them to get out of that?
The biggest thing I talked to them about, one, just to give them confidence that we've been in this position. We're at this position against Ole Miss. And so we've come back. It's not a situation where we're down. We can definitely come back. And the second thing is just getting back on the same page on the offensive end, the defensive end, taking better shots, working together, not forcing things. And again, I think some of the easier baskets that we missed, Jasmine had great looks in there. She had a couple, probably 4 or 5-footers just in and out. I know we missed a wide open layup by Bree that she normally makes, a couple buckets inside, but just trying to get them back on the same page, playing together on both ends, and getting that energy, trying to get our crowd involved in the game behind us. But it was just, I thought we made a really nice run, but then we got down by a defensive lapse.
What did you see during that run late in the game where you were able to cut it back to single digits?
I thought that our transition, that's where they weren't getting center defense. I thought we were really getting out and running. I thought Bree did a good job of making some baskets. Olivia got it loose and got a jump shot. I just think that just our transition really got us going. When we got into the half-court game, they were freezing our ball screen. That definitely hurt our screen action. And so something we got to work on continuously to get better at that. But I thought transition offense got us back in, but then our defense just let us down tonight.
Okay. And you mentioned Connor, 13 rebounds, 9 points, just kind of a workhorse inside again.
She's been very, very consistent. She's starting to give us more points on the offensive end, which is going to help this team. But defensively, she's being physical. She's rebounding the basketball. She's playing smart. I can't ask any more from her. She's doing a great job, and now we just got to get everyone else on page. We just got to be a little more consistent. That's the biggest thing. That's something I think a lot of coaches talk about is consistency. And we go from I thought having a really good road game at Bradley, a lot of energy, a lot of communication. But again, I do believe this. Every basketball team and every good team, when you make some shots early, everyone feels better. And we missed some shots early, and that's just something that we got to keep talking, keep working on, because the one end is the defensive end. We'll be able to stay in the game or win the game if our defense is consistent every single night, and that's something we got to take another step on.
Okay. Moving forward, what do you take away from this game? What was kind of your message after this?
The message for sure was to stay together. Again, I know we've been through a tough stretch, and we just this team needs to stay together and be positive and just keep working. But then as a coaching staff, we need to come in and really emphasize the defensive end, being a little bit sharper on the offensive end, and just getting ready to go on the road. We're not home again, I believe, until 18 more days. So we are the road warriors for sure. So we'll just take our job and hit the road, and hopefully we can come out with some wins.